love paneer butter masalas, and that too when it's restaurant style. And we always try to make it at home. I do too. But very often we don't get the exact same taste. But that's okay because it's going to be homemade. Today I'm going to show you a classic homemade paneer butter masala that's made with no onion, no garlic, but has all the flavors to make it the restaurant style. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in. So to begin making the paneer butter masala home style, I have all my ingredients ready. So let's dive right in right away. Into the pan, I'm going to add just a little bit of oil. Remember, it's home style, we try to make it healthy. And to this, I'm going to grate in some ginger. And remember that I told you it's going to be without onion and garlic. So there's only ginger. We'll grate in a little more. I'm going to add some slit green chilies and give it a stir. Once the ginger and the green chilies have lightly sauteed, I'm going to add in the freshly pureed tomatoes. These are pre-cooked tomatoes. So when you pre-cook the tomatoes for any curry, then the curry becomes richer and it doesn't taste raw, and you can make it really quickly. Don't forget to take a look at the recipe of how to pre-cook tomatoes on my website, because it's really useful and handy to have pre-cooked tomatoes in the house. Just stir it all in, and we'll add all the spices that are required. That's turmeric powder, coriander powder. It's freshly ground and roasted. When you roast your spices at home, they do bring out fresh flavors into a curry. And the garam masala powder. This is also freshly ground. I'm going to add the Kashmiri chili powder, which gives a rich red color to the curry, as well as it's not so spicy as well. So give it a stir. So paneer butter masalas also have a little bit of sweetness into it. The tomatoes add a bit of sourness to the dish, and to balance it out, we have to add either sugar or honey because it helps to balance the sourness in the dish. So what I'm going to do now is to add some sugar and just add a little bit. You can also add honey, it's your personal choice. We'll give it a stir. And two most important ingredients in a paneer butter masala, which makes it rich, creamy, and gives the restaurant style taste, is the cashew nuts. Okay, so what I did here was to take a handful of cashew nuts. I ground it with a little bit of water to make a nice smooth puree. It has to be thick, so add just a little bit of water at a time to make a nice thick puree of the cashew nuts. It's just a handful of cashew nuts and it's good for you. You can also use almonds to make it more nutritious, but cashew nuts adds a wonderful flavor to the paneer butter masala. Fantastic. I can also already see the flavors coming through. But we need to simmer this gravy for about at least 10 minutes so we get all the flavors coming out beautifully. And I'm going to add the kasuri methi, which is a must when you make it home style. Perfect. I can smell beautiful flavors. It's thick and creamy, and the cashew nuts did a trick. But I think I did miss something. Well, it's an important ingredient for every gravy, and that's the salt. Without the salt, there is no taste. So, caution, add amount of salt that you just need, and give it a stir. Fantastic. I'm going to give it a quick taste to make sure that the spices suit my taste. Okay? Perfect. I would have liked a little more chilies, but my children don't like too much of chili powder, so I'm just going to stick to this. The green chilies are adding enough chilies already. And finally, we'll add in the chopped paneer. You can make the paneer at home, or you can even buy them in the store. It's purely your choice. If you wish to make the paneer at home, don't forget to check out the recipe of how to make homemade paneer. It's really simple and it's not difficult at all. Just give it a stir and simmer the paneer butter masala for about 3 to 4 minutes and serve it along with hot fulkas and a raita for dinner. I hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make the home-style Paneer Butter Masala. Wasn't it really quick and simple? Just 2 tips that you have to remember. Make sure you have some homemade paneer ready and also some homemade tomato puree. And that's it. Do give this recipe a try. When you do, don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because every week you will see some fresh recipes from my kitchen. Until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.